Hello YouTube, and welcome to part 2 of my painting of my mountain in acrylics. I hope you enjoy this video. I will not be able to complete this video in this part 2, so I'm sure there will be a part 3 and maybe a part 4. So be patient, but enjoy as I paint the way I like to paint. I am self-taught. No one taught me how to do this. I'm definitely very grateful for the one above. I'm sure a lot of you out there have talents that are self-taught, and I think that's pretty cool. It makes each one of us very unique. Anyhow, we'll go ahead and start again on this painting. And this, like I said, I'm originally from Montana. I lived out there for about 21 years. And so I spent a lot of time up in the mountains, and one of my favorite places to be. Wow. Loved camping, fishing, just, oh wow. What can you say when you really enjoy the outdoors? I worked for the Forest Service up there for about 3 years. And I really enjoyed that. I was an independent contract worker for the Forest Service, so which means I had to bid on jobs that they needed done. I did everything from lawn sickling, using a machine to cut down weeds in cow pastures that the Forest Service would lease out to farmers, ranchers. And then I worked up in a picnic area, day-use picnic area. It wasn't a camping area, but it was a day-use picnic area. And I lived up there 24 hours a day. And I did that for about 4 months, I think, 4 or 5 months. But that was a lot of fun. I got to learn a lot of things about picnic areas. Having to clean out the outhouses, clean out fire pit rings, and just make the area presentable to those people who like to get up there and enjoy a day hike or a picnic. So my paintings always reflect my memories of Montana. Now I live in south central Pennsylvania, and I've been out here since 2009. So what a big change from the Rocky Mountain West to the east. They say they have mountains out here in Pennsylvania, but to me they're like little foothills. But there is a lot of beautiful places out in Pennsylvania to recreate. I like kayaking, so I get out as much as I can during the summertime to kayak. Do a little bit of hiking and just enjoy nature, just taking it in. I mean, wow. I can really appreciate nature. There's nothing like it. It's a lot better than sitting behind a computer all day playing video games. And I like meeting people out in nature as well. People are like-minded. Okay, anyhow, onto the painting here. I'm doing the foothills. Once again, I wanted to remind you that this is acrylic paints, and these are the paints that I use. I don't know if you can see that, but I get these at my favorite store, Walmart. Why? Because the prices are affordable. And that's no plug for Walmart, it's just a fact. I know that these paints at craft stores are quite expensive. But a tube like this runs about $3.50. Not bad. And the smaller ones, they run about 55 to 75 cents. So yeah, I can afford that. I'm so thankful for this gift. What else can I call it but a gift? When I get done with the painting, I like to set it up somewhere in the house, and then when I pass by it, I take a glance at it and go, wow, oh, I wish I was there. I hope that you're all enjoying my videos. I started doing the videos about a year ago, and I only did about 2 or 3 of them a year ago. And then within the last 3-4 months, I've been going gung-ho, because I like to garden as well. So a lot of my videos have been on gardening. I love being outdoors. I love watching things grow. Nature is so cool. I plant a lot of perennial flowers in the yard. And because of that, we have our little winged friends, bees and wasps, hornets, and of course birds. And they enjoy the flowers. We get hummingbirds too, and those are really cool. Now, when I did this painting, or started this painting, back in 2011, I put this dark blue in. And I think what was on my mind at that time was that I was going to make a lake. So the nice thing about paints is that you can paint over what you do. You can paint over whatever you do as many times as you want. There's an artist that was on TV, on PBS, a long time ago, back in the 70s, and I think into the 80s. His name was Bob Ross. And he inspired me to paint. And I'd be amazed that this gentle artist could get a painting done in 30 minutes. Wow. And it looks so realistic, so beautiful. I have never met a more gentle spirit as was Bob Ross. He passed away, and but he left behind a legacy. A lot of artists know his name. I think he was like one of the first artists on TV to have a program to show you how to do paintings. I don't know if they have anything like that today on TV. A lot of things on TV today are reality shows, which I'm not really into at all. I spend a lot of my time outside, and of course doing videos too. So yeah, I do spend a lot of time behind the computer, especially at night. And as this video is being recorded right now in South Central Pennsylvania, it's 10 minutes after 3 in the morning. So it's one of those things. I have a hard time sleeping. And a lot of people, I'm sure, can relate to that. I hope you guys can see this painting. I'm really not trying to teach anyone how to paint. I'm not an instructor, but it's always kind of cool to watch an artist do a painting. And all of us do it differently. We're not all the same. That makes us unique. I've watched videos on YouTube of these artists, and wow, some of them is like taking a photograph. They're that good. They're professionals, and they're very good at what they do. Wow, I'm just so impressed, and it gives me inspiration when I see those videos. I don't know how long this video will last. I think 10 or 15 minutes, maybe. I'm not sure. You always have to, when you do a painting, you got to figure out where your sun's coming from. So you're going to have your lighter side and then your darker side. So the sun will be coming from this direction. This is one of those kind of hobbies that you can paint whatever you want. It's your world. And I'm fortunate that I don't need a picture or photograph to use to paint a painting, although there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm glad that I was given this talent to use my imagination to paint whatever comes to my mind. And I never know what the outcome is going to be. I just let it flow. It's a big painting, so it takes a long time to get this done. Some people use bigger brushes. I tend to use the smaller brushes because I can do more detail. Right now you can't tell because there isn't any detail in this painting yet, but there will be. There's a lot of artists out there that put on classes that teach you how to paint. I'm not one of those people because I'm not good enough to teach people how to paint, but it's a fun hobby. Okay. I'm going to stop right now and we will do a part 3. After this video, that took a while to do this area right here. It took about 14 minutes, close to 14 minutes, 13 and a half minutes. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear your suggestions and comments. And as always, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. It's a pretty easygoing channel. I talk about gardening, by my experience, the gardening that I've done, bucket gardening, raised bed gardening, in-ground gardening, vegetables, and perennials. And I talk about a lot of different things. So it's kind of an eclectic channel. So if you enjoyed this video, hit like and go ahead and subscribe. And I'd love to have you come aboard. And thank you for joining me on this little journey as I create this painting. Part 3 will be coming soon. Thanks for viewing.